Welcome, friends and families, to another time here on Moments of Grace. It is another day in June, and we are here this month on our water challenge. It's a water and a Bible reading challenge. So each day you're expected to have a goal of how many liters or gallons or bottles of water you will drink, as well as at least one scripture that speaks to or has the word water in it. So I want to welcome you another time to Moments of Grace. And we are here this time just sharing the word and just having a good time in the Lord as we seek to hydrate our physical body and our spiritual body. I am your host, Stephanie Mullins. I want to just talk to you today about one reason that we drink water, and that is really to quench our thirst. Oh, the obvious, yes, that we are seeking to drink water to quench our thirst. But how much water do you drink on a daily basis? How many scriptures do you read on a daily basis? And yes, we're having this challenge in June to read about water, but on a general note, how many scriptures do you read per day? Our goal is whatever that number is, that we're going to increase that as we go through this month of June. The U.S. National Academics of Science, Engineering, and Medicine determines the adequate amount of water that each individual should have per day. And they suggested that men should drink at least 3.7 liters, which is equivalent to about 15.5 cups of water daily, while women, yes, I guess we are needing less, they think, and so it is that women should drink at least 2.7 liters, which is equivalent to 11.5 cups per day. That for some people is a whole lot of water, while for others, oh, it's just a drop in the bucket. But we need that water to help us to function physically. Likewise, the scripture says in Psalm 42, verse 1 and 2, as the heart, and some versions will say, as the deer panteth after the water brooks, so panteth my soul after thee, O God. My soul thirsts, O God, for the living water. When shall I come and appear before God? When we look at the word and we think about what deer is, or heart is, and we always talk about the heart as one who has a great speed in terms of running, etc. But they have a very good eyesight. They have very good hearing also. And they quickly discern anything that is causing or will cause impending danger to them. And so they represent really a balance between gentleness and determination. Other interesting facts about the deer or the hart is that they wake up early in the morning, and they are very active people, very active animals, very active when you think about what they do on a daily basis. And so the verse is saying to us that the deer, in that physical sense, thirsted for water, as the deer panteth for the water brooks, so pant my soul for you, O God. And it's very interesting to see how the sons of Korah, when they opened that scripture, they had this powerful image of the deer aching and urging and want to have this water because they thirsted. And perhaps the thirst came from a drought at that time, we don't know. Or maybe it was that they had a long pursuit. Uh, maybe they just had a long day. I don't know. But in the same way, the psalmist is encouraging us to long and to go after God. The intensity, is important as we seek to have God in our lives. What is your intense desire today? And so I challenge you this day that you desire God, but not just desire Him, but to be intentional in your desire. There was an intense desire for water. The heart panted. And David's soul, he he was there now aligning himself or making a comparison with as the deer panted, so does my soul pant after you, O God. And all living things we know need water, physical water. And likewise, all living human needs God. And today you're encouraged to seek after God. As the deer panted for the water, so should you be seeking and longing for the things of God. Water here is used, as the one reason I gave earlier, is that it's used for quenching the thirst. And we're reminded also in St. John 4, verse 14, where it reminds us that whoever drinks of the water that I will give, him shall never thirst again. And so, if you desire to have God in your life, if you seek after Him, that's one thing He will do. He will quench that thirst that you have. Not only for the physical water, because yes, He's a provider of that through the rain and other means as to how we get water, but also the longing that we have in our hearts after Him. He will fulfill those desires. And as I close this session, I want to ask you, when we don't drink water, our vital signs are affected. Our blood pressure, our blood sugar, we get dehydrated, etc. Think about it. If you don't read the word, a similar thing will happen. Your vital sciences, as it relates to the spiritual vital sciences that you need, they will also be affected. So let us be very intentional today. Let us seek after God. And so today, all my listeners here on Moments of Grace, I want you to make that decision to seek God today, and you will never have to long and thirst again after Christ. Remember, this is Moments of Grace. I ask that before you leave, that you like, subscribe, and share this video. See you next time at drinking water, at Bible reading, at hydrate your body and soul. Until next time, I'm your host, Stephanie Mullins, here at Moments of Grace.